but my friends call me Indy. For more than 90 years, I've lived the adventures of a lifetime. It all began in 1908 when my mother and I joined my father on his lecture tour around the world. I traveled for nearly 2 years, and my father's Oxford tutor was hired to guide my education along the way. But I wasn't too anxious to learn.
Henry, straight back.
I hate her. She's a witch.
Shh. Although we didn't see eye to eye on everything, we did have the most amazing journeys together.
Golly, sounds great. I'd like to be an archaeologist.
Maybe you'll add a new page to history.
I explored the great tombs of Egypt with T.E. Lawrence, traveled to Vienna and matched wits with Freud, painted the streets of Paris with Picasso, debated religion in India with Krishnamurti.
Wow.
Some of our travels were very enlightening. Others were quite fun.
Whoopee!
And some were rather frightening. Especially the trip to China, where I almost died.
He says your son is very ill. He must be treated with acupuncture right away.
No. No!
By the time I was 16, my quest for adventure had only grown stronger and may have clouded my judgment more times than I'd like to remember. I'll never forget the time I ran away from home and arrived in Mexico to face Pancho Villa's welcoming committee.
If I don't get home, my father's gonna kill me.
I survived the Mexican Revolution and found myself right in the middle of World War I.
Are you sure it is the Belgian army you wish to join?
Oui, bien sûr.
Joining the Belgian army and fighting in the Great War was an emotional experience full of excitement, terror, and sadness. Truly, one of the most unforgettable events of my life. I started in the trenches of Europe, moved to the campaign in Africa, and ended up as a spy working for the Allied forces.
You're just about to ruin one of the most carefully planned espionage operations of the war.
Here, eat this, you'll feel better.
This particular mission didn't turn out exactly the way I had hoped, but there were many more ahead. Some of my romances were adventures in themselves.
Vicky!
And needless to say, I fell in love more than once.
Holy smokes.
I've had many great adventures, met a lot of amazing people, visited hundreds of fascinating places, and lived a life beyond imagination, all before the age of 21.